The term genocide was created or termed by a Jewish jurist and scholar, Raphael Lemkin. He was already in New York at the time in 1943. Now, the term genocide in itself is a term that is a political, military, practical. It is a killing of a nation or mass killing. While the term Holocaust, which is in Greek, in ancient Greek, in the Septuaginta, means a sacrifice to God that was totally burnt like the bodies in the crematoria. In other words, the term Holocaust has theological meanings and even total meanings, because it means something that was totally burnt. In Hebrew, Ishel Adonai, which means that it was totally burnt for God. Then the two terms bring us to the thought that there is a distinction. The Holocaust is a genocide, no doubt about it. But it is on the line of genocides that have been perpetrated since humanity began. And there were always genocides. The term is new, but the act was done since humankind was here. The term means that the Holocaust is on the line of genocides, but it strikes out as different and as unique. Professor Bauer even coined a term, unprecedented or unprecedentedness, a word that doesn't really exist in the dictionary, but expresses the fact that there was no such thing until that moment, and perhaps not from that moment on. What is, or what makes the Holocaust unique from other genocides? I would say that there are 5 characteristics that, if taken together, they happened only in the Holocaust. You can say about other genocides that they had 1 or 2 or even 3 of these characteristics, but not all 5 of them. And these are, first of all, totality and universality. Totality, every Jew, and universality, everywhere. It didn't have any limit, geographic or another one. All Jews everywhere. The second one is the ideology behind the killing that had no logic. There was no rivalry between the Jews of Germany or any other Jews in Germany. But Jews were depicted as a danger to the world at large. The obsession of a leader, of Hitler and his entourage. And also the many years, in most cases, the many years or the long time of persecution and abuse before the killing. So if you have these 5, that's the Holocaust. You have 2 or 3, these are other genocides. Having said that, there is no contradiction in recognizing the uniqueness of the Holocaust and in recognizing that other tragedies and disasters and terrible mass murders happened, not being called the Holocaust, but still recognized, have to be taught, have to be compensated for, have to be educated about, no doubt. The United Nations signed a treaty. Or a convention. The convention is against genocide. It was signed at the end of 1948, rectified again in 1951. It should have stopped mass murders or genocide because it is one against genocide. It is very detailed, all kinds of genocide. And we have the NATO forces and the International Court in The Hague. But these tools do not seem to be enough. Genocide have happened after the Holocaust, from Cambodia to Rwanda, and from Darfur to today in the Congo and the Balkan wars. genocide is still here. In other words, education against it is necessary. Political enlistment, even against interests. Why did China and Russia go against stopping or interfering with the Sudan? Because they buy the oil, and the oil moves the world in Sudan. We have to educate, we have to mobilize, we have to have better international tools. Otherwise, humanity would go on with the genocide.